It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor Report, Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So yesterday, Fetty Wap pleaded guilty to a conspiracy drug charge that carries a mandatory 5-year prison sentence. He did admit that he participated in a massive drug trafficking racket that moved drugs from the West Coast to Long Island.
Hey, so he got to serve 5.
Yeah, mandatory minimum.
So 85% of the time, we get at what, 3.5, 4 years?
Well, he was returned to jail to await sentencing. A date was not immediately set. They did revoke his bond, so that happened a couple of weeks ago, but he did plead guilty now.
Yeah, that always bothers me when you see somebody like Fetty Wap that had numerous hits, multi-platinum singles, was on tour. At one time was probably getting 100, 150,000 a show. It just always, like, I always, when situations like that, I always want to figure out how and why, you know? Because he can still go on, well, he still could have went on the tour recently because he still had records that we play on radio. He still had the hits that still move. So I just wonder what made him get to that point. You know, why? Was it the streets? Was it his boys? With his people? He thinks he's holding down his family? Like, it's why.
All right. Well, again, that's a mandatory minimum of 5 years in prison, while federal sentencing guidelines are likely to recommend about 2 additional years in prison. But he had a potential life sentence if he had been convicted. So I'm sure he was like, let me just take this.
Yeah, just take that. But also, like, his friends around him, right? If I'm the breadwinner, and I'm the one that's making the money, and I'm the one that's pulling people off the streets and making them road managers and DJs and assistants and bouncers and all that other, and security and all that, wouldn't I be like, yo, bro, you shouldn't be doing this? Like, nah, that's not the way to go.
Well, can't answer those questions.
Damn.
Those are Fetty Wap questions.
And shout to Fetty too, man, but damn.
All right, now, according to People, court documents are stating that Nene Leakes has ended her lawsuit against Andy Cohen, Bravo, and NBC Universal. It was an anti-discrimination lawsuit. And so the suit named all of them, and you know, the document states all parties consent and stipulate to the foregoing dismissal. No party will seek recovery of costs or attorney's fees in any submission to this court. She has alleged racist behavior on the set of Real Housewives of Atlanta since 2021, but looks like she's dropped that lawsuit.
Did they settle, or is it just over? She's not pursuing it anymore.
I can't tell you what happened behind the scenes, but she has ended that anti-discrimination lawsuit, so this is not going to be happening in court anymore.
Okay.
All right, now, AI-controlled rapper FN Mika. Do you know what this artificial intelligence, have you seen this rapper?
I seen it, yeah.
Over 10 million followers on TikTok. That rapper has already collaborated with Gunna on its first single, Florida Water. It sounds like Tekashi.
It sounds like 6ix9ine. A label seen the success of 6ix9ine and said, let's create a fake 6ix9ine, put him online, and pay all these artists to perform with him. That is totally, totally, totally trash.
Well, Anthony Martini is the co-creator of
that's
this.
my guy. What up, Anthony Martini?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well,
that's my homie.
You just called his artist trash.
I did. Damn it, man.
But back in 2021, he talked about developing this AI technology that analyzes certain popular songs in a specific genre and then generates recommendations for the various elements of the song construction, which includes lyrical content, chords, melody, tempo, sounds, etc. And then they combine that to create the song.
Damn it, man.
Well, Anthony Martini, you heard Envy.
Yeah, I'm not with that. It just sounds like a fake Tekashi 6ix9ine, and he was the one that actually signed me to my deal that when I did my single with Fetty Wap. He was the one that signed me to that record label, and he's a good dude.
You're all in this Rumor Report,
yeah,
Envy.
I'm all in this, but I just don't like that. He sounds too much like Tekashi. I think that's whack.
You're gonna have these AI DJs soon too.
Oh, Anthony's gonna call me later.
All right, now Mariah Carey, a group of men who allegedly broke into her house in Atlanta are now in custody. The group of men were allegedly responsible for a string of celebrity home invasions in Atlanta. They say that 24-year-old Jeremy Caldwell, Terrion Anderson, and Jalen Huff are all in custody in connection to that crime spree in Atlanta. They were reportedly arrested in Miami.
Okay.
All right, Fast and Furious 10. Fans around the world are excited for this 10th installment of the franchise next April, but the residents in LA's historic Angelino Heights neighborhood is not so excited. They said ever since it premiered in 2001, fans have made a beeline to that neighborhood to look at Bob's Market. That's the store owned by the family of the film, Vin Diesel's character, and the character's quaint Victorian house. And so residents have to deal with the constant noise and unsafe conditions, and they're fed up, and they're planning a protest for the Fast 10 shoot on Friday. So they're angry about the effects of street racing and takeovers is at an all-time high in the city. Traffic fatalities, pedestrian deaths have skyrocketed during the pandemic, often caused by reckless driving and speeding. It's become an epidemic across LA and the entire country. Traffic deaths, by the way, have jumped 21% in the United States in the first 3 months of 2022.
Wow. You know, the crazy thing is I love cars and I love driving and I love doing rallies, but I just never got into Fast and Furious. I told myself the next time I take a long flight, I'm going to watch them because they're always on all the planes, but it feels like it's something I would enjoy. I just haven't had the time to watch. Have you seen any
Yeah, the car
seasons
guy.
at all?
I saw the first
seasons,
one.
Episode? No?
Yeah, I saw the first one.
That was it? How was
That's
it?
it. But I'm not a car person like you. I mean, it's exciting and thrilling to watch. I guess that's the point.
I'm going to watch it.
To be entertained.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Will Smith is back in talks with Netflix for his tell-all biopic. And if you guys recall, they're saying that people were kind of halting doing business with him for a little while after that physical altercation that he had with Chris Rock. Now they're saying that Netflix is back at the table because he has apologized and they're ready to move forward, according to reports after that slap.
Okay.
All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report. They said he's definitely going to have to talk about the whole Chris Rock situation as well.
Of course. Makes sense.
And he's already publicly apologized and said a lot about that. So
All right.
now he can talk about the effect that it had on him and on his business and relationship. Who knows?
Very interesting. I'll definitely check it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The People's Choice Mix is up next. 800-585-1051. Get your request.
What do the people want to hear? What are their
Everything.
choices?
All right. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.